Yo, check me out, I'm DeadFall. It is another Saturday Z. The last Saturday Z of the year. Yesterday was back in my day Friday, and we were going to start Quest for Glory 4, and I went back and forth maybe 35 times about it. And I was like, give or take, 34 times or so. It's like, I don't really want to start a new game and then take a week off and then come back to the game and not have any idea where we're at. So we skipped back in my day Friday, picking it up today, Saturday Z, last Saturday Z of the year. We're doing DeadFall. We were murdered last week, made our way back to the scene of the crime, collected what little goods were left at the scene, and then pretty much logged out after that, if I remember right. So the plan tonight, if we get murdered again, we're going to change it up. We're going to head over to Winter Trinaris. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Without further blabbing, for the last Saturday Z of 2025, tea of the evening is Ruibos. It's time for DayZ. Gore, what's up, man? I love that tea spilling. That's awesome. Good to see you. I think my headset is has expressed its desire to be replaced sooner than later. This happens every time I do this too. I sit at the intro screen, so there's at least some exciting noises going on in the background while I do my blabbing. And then it's like, why have you taken so long to put in this 2-digit code? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Kicked out! Your kind's not welcome here. And I don't think I actually can... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just record the intro screen bits. It always results in a restart, so I don't know why I haven't learned my lesson. And a crash, naturally. Good old DayZ. May stain your channel's carpet. That's alright, I'm sure there's tea stains on it already. Something about carpet in a house. I'm always 50-50. Like, there's carpet in the room I'm in right now. And it's nice in the winter. The winter. But, like, other than that, yeah, it's so... tea stains wouldn't be an issue. I don't think I've ever spilled in here, though. I have spilled water on my keyboard. That's been a thing. There we go. The inevitable stall as we wait for DayZ to launch up once again. Go back and patch over that. It's time for DayZ in approximately 2 more minutes. Or so. I think she should load up just fine, but we'll see. What was server pop? A little better than normal. We're usually at about 20% this time of night. It's a little higher than that now. Is that 25-ish? It's actually a little over 25%. But like I said, Winter Trinaris is still very highly populated this time of night. So if we do bite it, regardless of the means, we'll head over there and get chilly together. Alright, now it really is time for DayZ. There we go, I was about to say, or at least I thought it was. Okay, yeah, well, you're definitely... The growling stomach scared me. I was like, oh my god, what is that? We still have a chicken on our back. Oh, it's frozen. We have a bunch of 308, don't we? I feel like we had 308. We got 762. Okay, that might be on the other side of the passage. We need to eat first. We're in no shape to go gallivanting to that. Do we have a can opener? What's in here also? Okay. Does the chicken? He does not fit. Then he stays on the bag. I think a screwdriver is a garbage means to open a can, and this is garbage food anyway, but... We're gonna head up the hill. I'm in search for trouble this evening, I think. because we didn't get as well geared up. I think I dropped my... Maybe I meant to do the cleaver, but I feel like we dropped the weapon in whatever was in that spot there. Didn't get as geared up as we were before we got murdered. So if this playthrough ends prematurely, I won't be upset about it. We'll just give it another go next time around, essentially. Sitting there munching that down. Yeah, that was probably airfield. We'll run that way. We'll see what's what. I do think I've got 6 rounds. There's no reason not to get this open, just in case. A BK-18 with no scope. This is unlikely to be successful even if we see somebody. I guess we can go Longhorn. At least it's scoped. Regardless, we might meet our demise immediately. I don't even remember what backpack we've got. A canvas bag. We're extremely unprepared for encounters, but what better way to get stuff than take it from folks who already have it. Yeah, so those shots were probably maybe in the passage. Let's take a little peek though. So, for those uninitiated, this is the airfield, and that's a door there. Where's the other one? I think it's like here somewhere. There's 3 entrances on the back side of the airfield that kind of bring you into this cliff, and this is the map's invisible wall that's not so invisible. And on the other side is where like kind of the map really begins. And we're not going to be able to see anything from here. We'll hang out for about 3 more seconds, and if we hear a shot that's not inside the passage, we'll get going in. But I get the sense that that was very much inside. So this is ultimately the goal for the next phase of the map. Like the 50-50 split. And that's what we're preparing to cross into tonight. Do we have a light source? No. And I think we did previously. So we still need a light source. Better guns would be great. And then a gas mask. We have a filter, but yeah, we still need a couple things. Sid, what's up, man? Welcome on in. We're in search of trouble, potentially. And then if trouble finds us or we find trouble, we're going to move on to a busier server. Yeah, the more and more I'm thinking about those shots, I think they were from inside. It sounded like player shots, though. I don't think that would have been... He would have been shooting zombies like that, but... Who knows? Okay. Kind of want to go get that pig. What do we have for 308? That's Mosin rounds. I'm going to need a translation on that one. I do be K-spin. KSPin. Gotcha. Translation complete. Yeah, get it, man. Sounds like a bear. I think it's a pig. I hope you're incorrect. Because if it's a bear, then we gonna be dead. Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. We're moon landing tomorrow. Without question. What you got going on in KSP? Yeah, that's very... Yeah. Piggy piggy. Oh. They're right in front of my face. I don't really need 2. I don't even really need 1. I have 0 308, so that was not worth it. There's an 800-kilometer river, and I'm trying to build a plane to do a run on it. Like floats? Like a seaplane? I mean, regardless, that's fun. We're totally gonna get killed right now. That is an insane amount of pig steaks. Let's ditch the kind of garbage ones. I don't even think I have room really for... I mean, I got a lot of garbage stuff that I probably should get rid of, but we'll take 2 more and we'll leave the rest. Yeah, crawl out of here. That's a good way to do that. No, like race the whole river without going above 400-meter altitude. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, I got you. So you're going to do like a nap of the earth flying over a river. Is it like a custom map? Or is it like on Kerbin that I'm completely unaware of? Man, you got a plane that's going to be able to maneuver around a river. I need to take some notes. Really? You're already hungry again, fatty? Although this is like the worst food you could get, but I like to get it out of the way so I've got the space and then also get rid of the weight, although it's not like they're that heavy or anything. It's a river just in the game. It's longer than the circumference of Kerbin. How has the attempts been so far? See, 400 meters seems like it's not that big of a deal, but you're going to be going super slow to make it not difficult to kind of accidentally peek over that. I'm very wary about in here. Oh, I don't think zombies spawn in here now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, we got a flashbang. Did I... Yeah, I just had it like... I don't even have a vest. We're so undergeared to be in here. $19.11, is that what I've got? Yeah, that's pristine. Let's stand here in the open and wait for visitors and see what happens. Nothing bad ever happens when that takes place, right? It's very odd that I meant to throw that away and it just didn't happen. Oh, we've got the holster. Right? Where? Oh, it's right here. Oh, stupid IJ, that's right. I'm kind of surprised. If there was literally 3 more people on this server, that's definitely where we would have bid it right there. Just stand there. Oh, the plan is to do it with only SRB. You are a madman. That's gonna take some like constant adjustment. Good on ya. Patrol jacket. I've got the overcoat. I don't think I can do... Well, it's not as good insulation, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I wish you luck on that one. That sounds like that's gonna be crazy fun to try and make that happen. Alright, so we need a gas mask and a light source. So we're gonna have to keep coming back to Garrison Depot, which I think is behind us. I think I'm heading towards the prison right now. But since this was the area we got killed in, I'm expecting maybe it to not be as quiet. And kind of as we progress through the rest of the map this evening, it's more and more likely that we'll run across some folks. Blast them! Yeah, with my single shot break action rifle, we'll see how I do. Not that I haven't murdered some folks. I'm so bad with like what the real gun is called. So you're like, oh yeah, MP18, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is. Since they, I don't know, this is weird. Like, oh, we can't call it what it really is because of like, you know, licensing. I'm like, I don't think they've licensed the names of guns. Maybe they have, for all I know. Throw these gas mask filters together. At least I'll have one full one. BK-18. Yeah, that's... If it's not on the screen, I have no idea what the name of it is. But how, like, they can't call it an AK, they call it a KA. I'm like, I really don't think whoever the manufacturer is of the old Anatoly Kalishnikov, I don't think they're going to come for you. Lawsuit with gun names has never happened, but it could. Yeah, I feel like You know, you're just happy. It's the same thing as Native American tribes and U.S. Army helicopters. Like, they were worried about it, so they stopped doing it, and then they were like, hey, how come you're not using our name anymore? So I feel like as a gun manufacturer, you'd be like, give us some advertisement, man. Put our guns in there. You'd think that you'd want people to be like, the best gun in the game is this real gun. Like that gun is their likeness, so it could happen. Yeah, it makes sense. It's just funny how, like, flimsy laws like that are, though. Like, you can just change, like, a letter and a number. And they're like, okay, well, now it's not the same thing anymore. You can call it whatever you want. Alright, finish this garbage can up. This is the worst way to go in here. This is obviously what potentially got me sought. Oh, this is the prison. So yeah, we hadn't been here yet on, I'll call it this run. I almost said this life. That's not very accurate. But up on the cliffs is obviously the more sought after position. I don't think, well, I'll say this is how we got killed last time at Garrison Depot, but I don't think people are going to just hang out up top. Like, that seems very fruitless to me, but it is DayZ, so people sit there for hours and watch nothing. I'm, like, strafing into a cliff, so this is very foretelling for how we're going to do in here. I don't really want to do the whole place, but I kind of have to. I don't have good enough stuff to be picky about where we're going, really. I don't know why I'm looking up here. If there's somebody there, I'm dead. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we got a CR. Oh, man. This is what always is tough when there's pouches. I always take pouches. We'll put all the ammo we don't currently need or use. Technically, we are using that. Is that 45? Yeah. Alright, Shivery, calm down a little bit. We're trying to be quiet in here. Almost. You're almost there. There we go. Because as soon as you get a plate carrier, you're like, oh man, I want a plate carrier, but I don't have any space. I wish I had pouches. I think... Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I think that's just the asset fly and not a dead body, but... Or we do have zombies. Yeah, that cliffside is always the go-to spot, for obvious reasons. But you know what? We're playing it fast and loose. See, like this. This is obviously drop stuff, so... I mean, they already know we're here. I don't know why I'm, like, crouch walking still. We're definitely taking this bag. They left their blood. Bark, too. Why is it damp? That's kind of weird. Don't forget the chicken. Chicken bag. Alright, we're not in a place to be cautious about this, so let's just slap those goods down. What condition is that? It's damaged. Let's actually fix it real quick. It's a good bag, it's a good color. I don't really want to blow it already. Is there any warm stuff first? Yeah, we'll do pants. I like how I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do the whole thing in here. I don't have tape. I don't have a head torch. I think maybe we've got a battery? I don't know. Potentially, but knowing us, probably not. Alright. I wish there was, like, some indication. You know, I don't, like, if stuff like, I don't know if got damaged is the right way to word it, but like an erosion timer on drop stuff. Because that could be, like, I think up to 2 hours. I really don't want to fight you out here, though. If you could come in this container. Or leave me alone, that'd be perfect. Is that a plate? With pouches? What is happening right now? Oh, I don't have a vest. Okay. Once again, stand in the open. Badly damaged. These are worn. There we go. At least we're a little less squishy now. I can't claim that. That's my, that's my buddy's. When he doesn't have a vest on. I'm still squishy. Now we have got the good helmet. Okay, there's still shots going on over there. I still think it's in the passage, though, or across on the other side. These guys are just blind today. There we go. I really need you to bring your claw arms in here. No? Oh, he didn't even really aggro. Very strange. Okay, so it's time to ditch the Longhorn sooner than later here. We need a good secondary weapon too. See if he makes his way in here or not, but crack into this in the meantime. Don't really need to be gurgly stomach while we're in here. At least we've got our doorman outside to take care of us. Just realized too. Yeah, the holster. Free up some space there. I think we're just gonna ditch the Longhorn, but until we find something that I literally can do that in place of, the space doesn't really do us a lot of good, so we'll hang on to it for now. Combat knife. I'll always take a knife. Ooh. Another silencer. Decent shape. I'm pretty sure the IJ silencer is kind of garb. Oh, pristine, okay. That's good, because that's going on the Colt for sure. For some zombie splattering. I was about to say, I thought for sure somebody was going to pick up on me running in here. They keep like half aggroing though, just the attentive bits. Oh yeah, let's get these on the plate too. There he comes. Don't really want him sprinting around, that'll give me away pretty quick. Bake it. Hey, thanks man, I appreciate that. Welcome on in. These dudes just keep like seeing me and then completely ignoring me. Are you gonna come inside? Yeah. Come in, stay a while. Run around with my cleaver, that's exactly when somebody's gonna show up. Come on. Just your cute little hat on. I was doing something right before that took place, and I have no idea what it was. I don't remember. I looked too quickly to the left there, and I thought there was a dude in that bush. Alright, well, at least... See? Look, what did I tell you? Another one of the exact same knife? Yes, please. Ooh, is that hunting marksman? Marksman scope. Perfect. Now we just need something to slap it on. Now that makes me think that homeboy that dropped his backpack has been gone for a while, because I can't imagine, so much so that I'm going to repeat the eye. Yeah, here's more of his drop stuff. Gun cleaning kit we need. I'll take your goodies. That's the third dropped backpack though, so I wonder if there's a trio running about. There's something on that bunk in there. trio running about that had, we're going to take that just in case. That's for the AK, right? Yeah, just in case. We'll hang on to it. We got space. We have no stamina, but we have space. If the trio is running about, and that's who's in the passage. Because 3 different dropped bags. This is what we needed. If we get a light source, other than this, because I'm not going to go down there with that. I'm keeping it just in case. It's the only thing we find that we come across. We need to do some inventory cleanup too. But yeah, if we find a head torch anytime soon... I don't want a Vigamag. I should take the shells though. That's not what I wanted. I'd like one more filter too. Only one filter is kind of... Oh, that's so tempting. But we have the plate, and the plate's a good color. I just hate the loss of stamina that you get from it. Realistically though, when we get on the other side, we're going to need as much protection as we can get, so... That's always super debatable for me. Especially when you find them in the same place like that. Plate and vest were both here. We have a holster. And it's the proper color. What condition is it? And this is where you break your legs. When I first started playing this game, I was playing with dudes who had like a ton of hours in and would like show me how to do stuff, you know, like the basics. And they'd be super paranoid about stuff like that, and like, oh, you know, check the leg breaker, and oh, you always break your leg. Like, I'm yet to break my legs in that, so I'm like, psh, you never break your legs in those. Alright, chance run up number 2. Interesting. These guys are leaving, like, good stuff behind too, is what the confusing thing is. I mean, we had rope for that, which we obviously no longer need. We'll take the rope just for fishing's sake for later, but... Okay, be smart about this. Also, ditch some garbage. Like, you have nothing that shoots 919. You've got a 45 pistol. We'll just add to their little collection here. I'm going to take rags. I don't know why, because we have... I'm pretty sure actually a decent collection of bandages now, don't we? No. I mean, good enough. 1.5, but... Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if... Ooh! That would have been absolutely fantastic if that was exactly when I get my first leg break, is within 2 minutes. Ooh, nobody ever breaks their legs. But if the 3... There's another press vest. That's that nasty blue one, though. If the 3 homeboys literally came through here and went to the passage, and that's them causing a ruckus. Hopefully you're the only one that's going to see me. I don't think there's any others immediately right here. I think that might be a cooler looking helmet. That was close. It usually is, man. I usually put my foot in my mouth right before the event takes place. You know, like, oh, it's a quiet server. No one's around the corner. I like the one we got. That helmet is actually what the dude who killed us last week left on my body, which is super strange. I don't think I had any significant helmet. Jungle boots or damage. I think these were too, weren't they? Badly. We've got the leather kit now, so we'll be alright. I'm always hesitant on going in the prison because it's either like the rifle you're looking for is there or it's a complete waste of time, and there's no in between, it seems. Come on, friend. Also, I have questions of this prison. All the prisoners are out. I don't think they had a very successful retention rate. I keep looking at a jacket, and then I go to look at mine, and it's like, you have a good jacket. Stop checking your jacket. Yeah, this guy here This dude, not doing a very good job. I think we're just gonna waste some 380 here. Of course, that's when you start moving. Plus it'll get me warmed up a little bit for when we go underneath, so I'm not missing all my zombie in the dark shots. There's more drop stuff. It's badly damaged, but I have no water carrying device. It's actually part of my hesitation last week. Is it frozen? Of course it is. For running this way is how ill-prepared we are. That's okay. Oh. We've already tempted fate. She didn't have her way with us, so let's go give her another shot. Did I go up this one? I don't think we did. Yeah, because the other one had the frying pan. Just a helmet I don't care about. That doesn't have... Yeah, mine has the mounts on it. Okay. I don't know... I think heli crashes on the other side are the only places you can get NVGs on this map, if I'm remembering that correctly. I think I've had NVGs in... I think we're creeping on 700 hours of DayZ time. Man, that stump right there looks so much like a dude. Obviously now it doesn't, but... Yeah, I think I've had NVGs like once, maybe twice. And we've just gone red water as we're talking about water. Okay, let's take a second. What can we do about that? We can fish for a cooking pot and then boil. Oh man, that sounds like a boring waste of time, but I think that's going to be kind of necessary here. We can't really be red water. I've got no other means to do anything about that either. Let's go to Garrison Depot. There's... you're not going to get any medical for tablets. What to do? What to do? Even if I had multivitamins, I'd just go, like, take a little slurp on the river, but... Alright, we'll run down to Garrison Depot. I forgot how little stamina we have now because of the old plate carrier. We'll run down to Garrison, see what's what. We still need a head torch too, so it's not like we're ready to go in or anything, but... There's also the house down south. I have to think about that. I had that goal in my head last week, so determined to get back to our body that we just kind of overlooked the necessities. Of course, it's biting us today. Yeah, if we can get a multivitamin, then I'm not worried about it, but... I think a cooking pot, a fishing trip, and cooking pot is the way to go. We can boil it up, we can boil the meat that we've got. Let's pop into Garrison and see what we can do. Is there an ambulance in here? Maybe by the entrance? Okay, now last week, we were all cavalier in here, and Homeboy had to have been up on the ridge, because as soon as we jumped the invisible wall up there, it was lights out. Okay, we have zombie at least. I know, thirsty lips, calm it down a little bit. The potential for a head torch in these sheds is something. That's a broken door. Thought there was more dropped goodies on the ground here. Brass knuckies, some clothes, a leaf in the corner that caught my attention just enough. Oh, these are the entrances I hate, because it's just like, hello, I'm here. If you can take a shot now or wait for me to come out, whatever you'd like. about to say, this dude sounds like he's in the shed right here. Come on. I really need to ditch this and keep the combat knife in the spot. Where even are you? Oh, there he is. Yeah, if this had chlorine tablets in it, can't even get into it. Hey, buddy. I just love to be up on the ridge, just watching this dude going about his business, looking in and out of trucks. Patrol jacket, what do you got in there? 5.56. Yeah, I almost think like the more I delay the fishing trip, I'm just gonna take that. I don't even know what state the other one looks like. The closer to death we'll be when we actually fix it. I don't think this is gonna have anything of use, even if it does have anything. Now, the cars might have like a soda in it. Not super likely, but possible. Is on the other side. I thought I saw something. My impending doom. Jacket. Yeah, I thought I saw something here. Obviously I didn't. I didn't think he saw me, and then all of a sudden he's like, those footsteps sound very hurried in this direction. Yeah, the cleaver's not even staggering. It gots to go. I keep talking about my sense of urgency for water, and then I'm like, it's cool. We'll be alright. Yeah, these are the cars that I was thinking about. I guess there's only 2 of them, but you never know. But like the canteen is, that's not even anything I can take a chance on. The old cholera. The cholera. Yeah, I know, you see me. Come in here. Yeah, nothing else. More often than not, oh, she cut me. Twice. I'm like, I really need to get rid of the cleaver. It's not doing any damage. More often than not, the assets in the ground always fool me. I'm like, oh, look, there's a bottle of water. Yeah, right there. Mmm, delicious. Next to the pack of cigarettes. Okay, let's, there is a bottle of water. That's funny. Of course, it's frozen too, but once again, at least we have something to cart it around. Let's crack into this. Just to stop the health from going down. I honestly think that might be what gets us here. Only because I'm being, like, such a turd about it. Yeah, it's definitely not going to do anything substantial for us. So let's go down to the river. We'll get some sticks on the way. We do have a lighter. That is, unless we come out here and die. Not that that's happened recently. Yeah, we'll go out the front door this time. Not give him so much setup time if there is somebody. I don't think there's somebody up there, but that's kind of what I said last week. Rangefinder. Perfect place to sort out the old inventory. Alright, you keep saying you're going to do stuff, and then you completely ignore the fact that you said you were going to do stuff. Just a vest on him. I think this one opens? Yeah, okay. Hey, buddy. guess the South Park greeting is the salutations of the evening. I think about that dude in that short more often than not when I'm playing this game. It's like you heard two guys shooting, and your first thought is to go, to get their attention. You're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes, and you're certainly not supposed to laugh at your own shorts that you're oddly referencing an unrelated stream. Did I not come in? Oh, I came in the back door, that's right. Oh, there's ambulances here. Come on, chlorine tabs. Well, I say that. The water's still frozen, so that really doesn't help us yet, but... Or nothing. Is there one more? No? Yeah, that one there? I don't even know if you can get in that one. If nothing else, I can't stand listening to him smack his lips for 15 minutes. Like, geez, I'll just kill myself already if that's the noise you're gonna keep making. I don't like to play this game overly paranoid, but when I was like, had a total disregard for other players last week, that became the very apparent reason on why we didn't make it very long. Alright, yeah, this is unfortunate. I'm not particularly looking forward to trying to catch a cooking pot. But I think if we don't do that, and actually even if we do that, it still might be the case. We still might die. There is the incubation center that way, and that's like all medical, so it would be more fun just to go that way. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. Do we have anything else I can put in my mouth? Everything's frozen. Oh, there's a fox right behind me. I thought I heard some noise over there. Let's just go to incubation. If we die of thirst, we die of thirst. At least somebody will run back to their body like we did, come across us, and have an early Christmas. See, that's what tonight is all about. Providing others with gifts. That's kind of sums up my entire DayZ playthrough, but... Alright, at least we recovered health to full there before we started losing again, so... We have been in worse situations than the current. I think what I was thinking was going to happen was like a miracle start playthrough for this series. And this is restart number 3, technically. One due to wipe and another one due to murder. And neither one of those... none of those starts... Actually, the first start was pretty good. We did a pretty good run, and then they wiped it to go winter, which I enjoy. So I'm, you know, I'm not upset about it. He says he obsesses over it on his run to incubation. I'm pretty sure it's prison, Garrison Depot, communications, and then incubation is like around the corner. So the amount of running we have to do to get over there might be what made this a worse idea than I thought, but we'll see. I've not heard the shots in a while either from the passage direction. So homies have either bit it or made it through. You know I'm taking it. What do we got? That's the only reason I don't like how I don't tab loot, is that I miss out on stuff like that. I don't know how many times I've probably stepped on ammo and just left. Thirsty guy in game. Reminds me to sip some tea. That's the perfect time to take your hand off the mouse, right? When you're coming up to a road crossing in a potentially heavily populated area. I say heavily populated. We're probably down to 20% server at this point. This is usually about the time we're at about 20%. I think I'm going northwest. Hey, look at that. It's learning. Okay, 'cause that's that military camp. Which I probably should go into, but I think death takes priority. Oh, yeah, we're chunked again. I'm gonna end up getting over there and... Oh, this was dumb. This was a bad plan. I just remembered that the waters are both frozen. Alright, quick fire. Yeah, getting tabs is not going to do anything for us whatsoever, so... I just realized I have paper, so that was a waste of time, but it's okay. There's not really a good place to do this either, so... 30-second fire. Please take it. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot I have room on my back. Shift tab out. Perfect time to do that. It's going very well. Swimmingly, some might say. Yeah, no matter where I do this, it's gonna suck. So let's just pop this on the other side of the tree. Light this up. Oh, this is so bad. It's daytime though, so we might be alright here. Alright, let's pop that down. Let's do this first. Because worst case, I might just... Like, we'll get this thought out. I don't care what you would do with it. Drop it. We'll get this thought out. And then if we have to, we can just chug down the water and get the sickness. Get up and get down with it. And then hope that incubation has some Tetra to fix it. That's the other thing we can do. Alright, let's... Not that close, please. Did you just lose a bunch of health because you backed up too much? Yes and no? Oh, let's do that too. At least we can get some hydration out of that. The bummer too is I don't want to warm up. Not yet anyway. Doesn't really do us any good. We still have this chicken. I don't know why I picked the bark up. I kind of forgot that I've got peeper. Well, we're here. Let's make use of the time here. And the being snuck up on. Now I imagine you'd be down the hill, and that's probably super obvious, and that's where you'd see it and come running up that way, but... Yeah, I don't have anything to fix anything else, just leather kits. Guns are in good shape though, right? We can do something about this. How much 380? I don't think we had... Oh, we got a box, okay. Might as well organize this nonsense. Oh, we got epoxy. Okay, at least we got that for the helmet. It always cracks me up to think about the guy that has to make the noises. They're like, oh, okay, now we need you to sound like you're so dehydrated you're gonna die from it. So what does that sound like? I don't know. Just smack your lips a bunch into the mic, and we'll see what we can take out of that. Yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye to the IJ. I didn't realize both. Oh. Didn't we pick up a pristine one? I don't know. Maybe we just checked it. Yeah. We'll leave that for some happy traveler. Let's go rangefinder. I don't think I'm going to commit myself to... We got some shells. Let's get rid of those slugs. Commit myself to the flashlight underground, but we might at this stage. I can't get that any closer, and this is about to go out, so hopefully... I kind of need that to happen, though. If it doesn't, we're going to die, so... Let's go get a stick. Maybe? There we go. At least it's getting dark, too, so if there's anybody in incubation, we should be able to... Oh my god, that's so obvious. Don't mind me and my incognito fire. Okay, that... Nope, don't sharpen it. At least one thawed out, but I really need to get, like, the lunch meat down. I think that's going to help with hydration for sure here. Where did those go? Just on the ground. Chuck that in. There we go. For all I know, they already thawed out, and here I am just calling more attention to myself, especially as the sun goes down here. The 45, yeah. As I make guttural noises into the mic for you. Let's load these bad boys up. I'm kind of surprised we didn't overheat. It's not cold on this side, but I suppose I won't complain about good things. I always forget to load one in first, but oh well. Oh, let's actually take that back out though. There we go. I don't really want a badly damaged mag, but whatever. We could clean it. Let's clean it. I like wasting cleaning kits on a magazine less than I like taking it, but I mean, we could sit here and complain about it the whole time or just do it. I don't know how much longer we're going to live, so... Alright. I don't know how long I've kept myself muted there. But we'll get this lunch meat in. I thought it was going to bring hydration up. It must, because health is coming up. Unless that's just you're not giving yourself third-degree burns any longer. One arrow. Okay, I think we need to walk for just a little bit, just so we don't make that worse. Can we see our fire from here? I think we're just too far up. There's no way it wasn't like super obvious, but I think we're just too far uphill. Yeah, I can't really go about running, but I'm really tempted to just down the water. I'll behave. Not yet. I think we've gone too far to the west. Yeah, because there's airfield. way too impatient to walk that whole way, though. I really doubt I'm gonna make it. It's probably gonna... We're gonna start running here any second. I would like to see the... As soon as hydration stops going up, then I'll probably run, but... No way one lunch meat was enough to recover us, but we'll see. So this should be communication, so this is actually not where we're looking to go. We'll take a quick peek, though. Because at least now we can drink the 2 waters. We'll just get sick and then deal with that after the fact. Okay, you guys are getting a little dark, so we'll pop that filter on. I've got a second filter for when it gets dark for you. It's not too bad. It does wash it out pretty bad, though, if it's not quite dark. My hotbar and stuff will look atrocious, but at least you'll be able to see the gameplay for the most part. Is this communications? Yeah, okay. I was about to say, there's a big dish. And yes, there is. Alright, we have zombies. I'm gonna pop in here and just do this back row. Not even over there. Just these sheds. Because I think what's gonna get us right now, if the thirst situation doesn't, is the light source. So let's ignorantly jump in here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna try this. Fingers crossed. This might be, as you're laying down dying of cholera, this will be the moment we look back on. I don't think I've ever actually gotten cholera. It's just like those, you know, intro tips that you hear, you know? Clean your water, wash your hands. What do we got here? I'm gonna take those just because that lighter is in bad shape. Oh, I would like to check that ambulance, though. That's fine. Although, okay. More show up. Helmets. Let me see what I can do to get up here, though. There's another guy there, too. It's just a helmet. Let's bail. Please don't see me. Nope, he saw me. I don't really have time for you, but I'll entertain you for a moment. What's really funny is I had to sneeze, so it looked like I was like trying to hide. Like, just get out of the way so you don't get shot while you're sneezing here. And muted. Yeah, we'll check this last shed. We didn't get into this one, did we? Oh man, those barracks are right there, though. Yellow water's got us in a better way. I'm just kind of just checking every once in a while for that 6 symbol to pop up there. Come here, you. Oh, good. We have more friends. And that's why we combat knife. Okay, this sounds like more than we bargained for. Ooh, okay. No, no. Okay, okay. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it again. You're not even trying now. Okay. This is the part in DayZ where I wish you could, like, see who you played with later. Because I would love for somebody to be recording and overwatching and be like, what is this guy doing? How many of these guys did I attract here? Like the whole camp is on its way over. I got excited for his backpack and then I realized it's not the good one. And then take your time checking all the zombies. Okay, there's at least almost guaranteed nobody up that way. Because the chances of getting shot after that went up exponentially. Especially because I'm still trying to take it a little easy with the running. We're not sick yet. I don't really want to celebrate too soon here. We're definitely taking that for later. Head torch. Please with a head torch. We still need to go over to incubation though, because if I don't get some chlorine tabs, we're just going to run into the exact same situation here again. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well. Well, I can't resist. We're here now. I really don't think there's somebody here, but that's not a spawn spot for that helmet, so... I can't not take flashbangs either. Knives and grenades and flashbangs. I think our pants were crap, weren't they? Yeah, let's do a swap. Not a pretty swap. Okay, at least it's a quick one. You never know when the door's closed. You know, is that a good situation? Or is somebody just run through and, you know, is hiding in the last one? There's too many zombies in here though, so I doubt it. Plus my little ruckus causing there. There's another mask. What condition is it? That's pristine. We'll check ours in a second here. The blocker swing is like still when I'm such garbage at making the decision. How are you not dead yet? There we go. You guys are invincible over here. Nothing? Open the door with your knife in your hand. That's a good idea. Okay. What is our mask? Pristine. Alright, doesn't matter. Let's scope that out in a second. We've made so much noise. I don't know why I'm like trying to be sneaky about this. Jacket, which we've determined we can't really make use of. More helmets than anything, really. Alright, we need to kind of stop messing around and get over there. Because yellow health and yellow water going down is quickly going to lead to red health. I mean, if we get to the red water again, we'll try the canteen, but I feel like we're super lucky that the bottle didn't get us sick. Tactical cap. What about a hat makes it tactical? It's a brown hat. We don't have to come up with cool names for stuff. Alright, get ready for, Why? Why did you do that? You don't want that. Get ready for complaints about the time of night also. Oh, they're the same. They're just a better color. It's not too bad yet, though. I can still see pretty well. You guys always have it darker than I do. Yeah, that's... Yours is maybe a little darker than what I'm seeing. Oh my goodness. Hello, Wolfie. Okay. Please don't die to the wolf, because you're a garbage shot. Ooh. So I had two thoughts there. Obviously, the no-sound wolf jump scared the bejesus out of me. But second was, oh good, I'm yellow health, I'm already dying. This wolf is going to take one little nip. I'm going to assume he probably... No? Okay. Oh man, he ruined my shirt. Well, we'll have to figure something out with that in the old incubation center. I think I just heard a bear. And YouTube looks like it took a poop on me, so let's go see what I can do about that real quick. I'm pretty sure it's still broadcasting just fine for you guys. Yeah, it is okay. For me, it just looked like nothing is happening. There we go. Onward. Yeah, the second that health goes, or the water goes red rather, we're gonna drink up in the canteen, and then hopefully we're not playing with fire here. I don't think this is a zombie one. I'm rarely over on this side though. Usually the prison and Garrison Depot, the two places we've already been tonight, those are kind of the only places I end up. Little AK. I'll take it. I still don't have anything of any range, which is a big bummer. This one doesn't have it, right? No, that's the stupid visor we saw in the other one. You can do this. You can do this. Good man. Yep. We know what's happening. Okay, I'm pretty sure this road leads to the medical area, the incubation center. So we'll just kind of handrail it down here. The only other issue, the other reason I don't like coming this way is all of the potential crossings from the other side of the map, from the spawn area, are like all to the right side here and like down this way. So people could be coming from literally any direction when you're up here. You kind of have your back against the wall when you're down south. Alright, I'm going to hop the road actually. I think we can kind of cut the corner off. It looks like, I think that's it right there, but... Oh, I'd really like to check that. Is there more ambulances there? I think they're just containers, but we'll take a peek. Go take a little look. Now, if we get into a fight, I don't think I have any morphine or... No, I don't. EpiPens. Definitely want to check stuff like this before it gets dark here, too. Is it an MVG head strap? That's funny, it's a hooded shawl. Why would an MVG head strap be here? God, is that the thing I don't actually need? I think only a silencer would be the only thing I'd care about on a police type of goods. Even like a canned tuna. Something to kick the hydration back up a little bit. Hard hat. I don't think this map spawns anything in the back of the trucks. Well, those definitely not, but... I don't need it, but I'm going to take it. We have a little bit of stamina left, so let's make sure we absolutely get rid of that. Cargo pants. Baked beans. We need to find a bush and... not in the middle of the street. Not the ideal spot for that. I swear I just saw somebody running that way. I don't think I did. I think it's my night vision being inhibited here. Yeah, let's get maybe behind this, because I'm pretty sure incubation's that way. Check this area real quick, get behind it, and then crack these beans open. Doing so good. I found this can of beans. I never know what that sight is for. I think it's for guns that I do not have. Alright, any decent type of bush that's not got me wide open. Okay, but I am red water. So we have about 3 seconds to find something resembling some concealment. Terrible, but it's gonna have to do. I think we averted... He's gonna stand up again. Of course he is. You can't open a can of beans while you're laying down. It's impossible. Yeah, we're not going to need food for like 6 hours because we've been eating everything we can to get a little bit of hydration out of it. Alright, we have been skirting death basically since we logged in. So, one of two things is going to happen. Let's go check this. I didn't even look at my tiny AK. It's got a mag, but I don't know what condition it's in, how much ammo's in it. So our one of two things. One, someone's going to be in there, we're going to die. Two, the first tent... No. Resist. The first tent is going to have what we're looking for in it. There's no in between. Those are our two options. Is there a car up here? Yeah. We decided to run past it. I need to stop running, but I'm not going to. I think the sooner we get in there, the sooner we kind of feel out what our conclusion is going to be here. Food that we don't need because we keep downing everything. Now I'm kind of questioning if it's up the hill. Which way are we going? Because if we're going north, it's okay. We're going west. I think that's okay, actually. I don't know. We're just gonna go down the road here. I keep seeing, like, phantom players in the trees. Under the influence of nothing irregular. Except for poor Squinty lean forward in the chair to try and see another player eyesight. Like this red helmet up here. I didn't see anything else but, you know, a player standing there. Give me a sody or a can of beer. That stump right there, same thing. I'm gonna throw on your second filter. That's gonna make it like totally obvious that that's not a player, but looking at it like this, it looked like it. Yeah, now I'm second guessing myself. I think I need to go up the hill. Because this over here is looking like... now I don't know. It's kind of looking like normal, like, civilian car crashes, though. How are we doing? We got about 45-ish minutes left. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is almost like what it looks like right after you cross the bridge. And I don't know what the northern dam crossing looks like. Yeah, there's a hunting stand here. That's absolutely what this is. Okay, we made it back to white health. We're gonna have to drink the canteen down, though. Wait, is this the bridge crossing? I think this is. I don't think I'm where I think I am, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's see how our luck is. Part 2. Yeah, that was none too soon. Also, just clicked into yellow health there. Now that should be enough water to get us to maybe the kind of the bottom end of white. Yeah, this is the bridge. I've gotten into fights here more than once. I just really would like a drink to be in one of these. Oh, is this the dam? What is this? Oh, okay, yeah, we're up north. Yeah, I've never crossed there. There's like 2 broken bridges, and this is one of them. So this is not where I've gotten into fights. At least I don't think so. Clearly, I don't remember. That teddy bear I thought was a bottle of water. Nothing in it. I don't really want to aimlessly go wandering up the hill, but I'm not sure how far west this is. Like, I don't even know what's in the kind of northwest corner across the way. Let's see if we can get over here and kind of see a little bit better. I think I've been in incubation maybe one time. I definitely do not remember it being downhill, but that doesn't mean that's not where it is. I would love an indication before we go running too far, and I think it's behind us. I think it's over my left shoulder. Hopefully I can see over these trees as we run up the hill here. Yeah, but I feel like it was on the top of a hill, not downhill like that was. Because this should be like directly south. Okay, close enough. Yeah, we'll get to the peak of the hill here and then... Oh, okay. Where's that at? I think that's it. Pretty sure. Alright, let's go check it. For Whitewater, white health still coming up. So provided we don't pick up the sickness, get up, get down with it. Then pop it into here for it. I don't care what we get. Chlorine tablets obviously would be best. But if we do a multivitamin or a tetra, they're all going to solve the problem for us. And then there, I think there's some sheds and stuff we can check. Man, I don't remember this at all. I know I've been here, but just very unfamiliar looking. Head torch. So this is also a good spot for gas mask filters, or yeah, filters. We've got the mask already. So filters, medicine, head torch, passage. Kind of surveys for a second. We definitely need to hit that med tent, that ambulance. Looks like a bag over there. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot to cover here. There's that rolled top bag, canvas bag. What's ours? 56, right? Yeah. And almost full already. Our frying pan is in bad shape, so let's do a little swap. That steak was from the guy that killed us last week. He left some at my body for some reason. Are you a medical zombie? You are. Let's take a chance here. Oh, of course. That's an awesome noise. Oh, perfect. Ooh, please get him. Thank you. Chance taken. Chance well worth it. Let's go in here actually and gulp some down real quick. Just in case. I think we got super lucky with at least the first one. But I think the second one we actually passed the test too. Party pack? Party pack. I think that was, what was the other map we were playing? Deer Isle. Deer Isle was party pack. Alright. I think we've narrowly averted death here. Let's see if we can keep that streak going. Of course that's locked. Just take a glance at the peak coat that you already know is there. It's a good thing to do. Peek in the ambulance you've already looked in. Man, this press vests are just like teasing me tonight. Like, I know that plate's really heavy. Alright, so now we're just like continually following those dudes. We've got rope. I'm kind of the mindset... Well, we've got the AK. I keep forgetting about that. I still need to keep that. Well, I can't shoot it. I'll keep it. 7 rounds. Pretty sure I don't have any, but... Okay. Better none. It just kind of looks silly to me. Like when you see the barrel of it. The little compensator bit on it. Alright. So we got the vitamins. Head torch is next priority. And then if we can pick up some more gas filters, so be it. If not, not a big deal. Take her out too. She might have some tetra on her. Nope, just her cool hat. Oh man, there's a lot in here. I think the only time I've been in here, I was quickly dispatched. I think it was once. Maybe twice, but I really feel like it was one time. Yeah, because you have to like go in that big building. Yeah, okay, I remember that. There's no way around the walls. So while you're kind of doing this little roundabout, anybody up there, pretty much like the entire compound, can be staring at you. But there's no holes in those walls and you can't jump them. Oh, we need a shirt. I just realized that. Yeah, it's fine. We're safe here. That's very strange. Well, please don't lose all my stuff when I drop this shirt. Thank you. Oh, that's right. You kind of do it a realistic sequence. And our relatively nice sorted inventory becomes garbage once again. Okay. Yeah, we need to make our way into the walls and then inside the building. What do we got? Pristine medium. Pristine medium. That's fine. Need to kind of save the silencer's integrity for going in the passage when it happens someday. Oh, I can't even heavy swing anymore. We'll keep the plate. I mean, on the other side, it's kind of invaluable. If I go right. Oh. Does that have my ammo? Yeah, take your time. 55645. No, it's 545. Oh, we've got some in the Pioneer mag though. I should probably clear that out. Well, that's not what I wanted, but it's where we're at. Please don't get them. Just in time. Splitting axe. Let's go out the back here. Just the separation? Yeah, okay. Kind of striking out though. There we go. That's why we didn't get rid of this. Well, that's not very, not very in a safe spot. Let's see. We'll put that over there. Literally our only ranged weapon. Okay, we'll just cut straight across here. Don't really see. I think the other guy was just down that way, so we should be alright. No baby blue clothes for where we're going. Mag again. There's something on that table. Yeah, you could just be up on the hill, just waiting to see somebody around the corner here. SG5, I don't care. Is that RBN site? Oh, Spectre. between... You know what? I think the Warsaw Mount and the Spectre might work. We'll try that. Or drop stuff. Part of me wants to make room for that small gas, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. What is this for? Doesn't fit that. Does the Spectre? It does not. The Warsaw Mount. No? Maybe only the big AK, huh? Interesting. Alright. So we've got nothing for it, in other words. That's fine. We'll keep all the goods until we can't, we need to give up the room for it. Let's go full auto on this just in case. By the time we wheel around and get in the other side, might have to be worrying about water again. Obviously, I have no idea where the front to get into this wall is, but we will find it. I just don't want to sprint, because if there's zombies on the other side, which I'm pretty sure there are, they'll all be on us pretty quick. I forgot I can't heavy swing. That will work even less than normal. Okay, I'm thinking this is the front, just because it appears that way. What do we got here? Another Viga mag. Should ditch my shotgun shells, because we're not going to give it up for a shotgun at this point. I don't think this goes on here, does it? No. Yeah, it doesn't even take a handrail. Not that that was an important piece to swap out anyway. I haven't seen anything that would really suggest that somebody hasn't been here. There's that tent, so we're almost all the way around. Okay, well there's pretty good indication that they haven't been. I mean, there's no mag with it, so it's not like guaranteed, but entrance in here as well. I've also left a trail of zombies all the way around. Oh no, that's the building over there. Oh! I was just trying to show which way the building was that I need to get through, not this little one here. Oh, there's a bunch of yellow tents. Okay, that's good. Jacket. We'll do the blood test kit. EpiPen. Okay, well I've got blood collection. I'm not going to actually take blood until we find... If we find an IV start kit. No, don't mind me. Just walk to your car. Oh, I forgot my keys. Yeah, zombie role-playing. That's the thing to pass the time, right? Alright, let's just go over to the other tents here. Oh, this is just that, like, upstairs industrial building. I don't really care what's in there. What do we got? A couple bags to check. Absolutely take your pills, thank you. In good shape too. For the blood collection. More pills. That's awesome. And since we've been very zombie careless today, the extra bandages are big. Got a hip pack. There's the pack up top. Running out of space. No, not you. You. Let's get rid of our one too many knives here. Get some priorities together. Was there codeine? Is that what it was? Yeah. I think we've got... Yeah, we've got more than one paper. Let's grab that just in case we get messed up. Inevitably. As much as I want to go through all this, I'm struggling with the thought of going through there and then finding my way to the back and going through all those tents. Jeez, it's just like on repeat. It's good though. Let's put our back to the bad guys. Okay, let's ditch some ammo that doesn't make sense here. I don't want to get rid of that. Because if I accidentally break my other one, I've got the backup. I'm going to ditch that. I can't regret it because I won't know the difference, but... Looks like more codeine, and then... Is that saline? Ivy Star. Okay. So let's take some blood real quick. We're going to have to ditch that for space. I'm glad I looked. Keep our bodyguard out there. Take the watch. Yeah, this probably, I probably need to stop and go, because we can just go to the river at this point. We've got the vitamins, so it doesn't matter where we get our water from, we're going to get it. So that's not so much the concern, it's the timing of it. If I dilly too much in a place like this... Why are you doing... Stop it. His idle breathing is what's making the flare. There we go. Go in and out of the tab loot there. Alright, back on track here. I'm gonna check it though. Because it's medical, so if there's gas mask filters and stuff, then we're gonna be nearly ready to go. So I don't think it makes sense to not go through here. I don't remember zombies being very abundant in this area either. Oh, we need both of these. Okay. Oh, that pains me. This will pain me less. Then we can top off our gas mask filters. Yeah, this building, I remember, drives me nuts because you're just like... Go from one end of it to the other, and I don't think it has anything else in it. I think it's just here solely to split the two areas up. Whichever, if I were smart, I would leave the doors alone, except for the ones I need, but... Okay, yeah, let's not worry about noise. Do we need 3.9 for this gun? We do. Okay, that's good. Medium insulation, medium insulation. Oh, that's what we've got. Okay. I was about to say, I know there's a difference in water protection on those, which is going to be good later. Okay, not only is it frozen? It's not. The canteen's in better shape too, though. So we've got one more that we can pop a pill and down that. SG5. Which actually... Peace of mind's sake, let's just get that out of the way now. Then this won't be an issue. a Magnum. Okay, well we got a mag for it, so... Or not a mag. Yeah, we do have a mag. Just nothing to put that in. More mini AK rounds. I'm being a slightly overly cavalier. AK magazine. Attached. Can you... Oh, I didn't realize they were the same mag. That's funny. That shows how many times I've had that in hand. Let's do this real quick. Let's pop both of those out. Gonna ditch one of those. We're relatively concealed. We're gonna take both of these, but... Okay, I was gonna say, I'm hoping that we haven't picked up enough that I'm gonna fill that up, but I didn't think that we did. What's 5.56 Pioneer? Man, I'm terrible with my ammos. Ammos is the proper way to say that. Okay, I think when I was walking around the backside and I said, oh, there's a lot in here, I think this was the only portion. This is very risky, but oh, I can't jump, never mind. Yeah, I think that was kind of it. Do hear zombies somewhere. Oh, okay. Oh, I bet there's a radio in here. I was about to say, I don't know what, like, the ungodly noises. Like an old AC unit going. I love when they fall face forward. It looks so brutal. Especially when there's something in front of them to hit. Okay. I don't really need another mag, but I want it. I think, okay, I was about to say, I think it's even stranger that that noise stopped all of a sudden. It's super loud in here, and then all of a sudden it's deathly quiet. I actually don't need this at the moment, so I think I'll just leave it be. Because until we cook food... Oh, I don't have any space for it. Well, down it goes. All 3 bites of it. Yeah, can we... There we go. Did we have an extra filter? No, we combined the one we had, didn't we? Yep. And nothing. Okay. I definitely did not remember these big hangar bits. I'm pretty sure I've been in though, because my recollections are always where I got into fights, and I'm pretty sure I've fought somebody in this area. Small backpack. That very much feels like a drop, but I don't think this would be dropped either. So we got a 20 round. Oh, let's just take it. Just absolutely destroy whatever space and stamina we have left. Viga. Viga's just the gun of the night, it seems. Okay, I was about to say you can never have too many bandages, but I honestly think we'd be at the point where we would have too many bandages. So, against my better judgment, I'm going to leave that behind. I know there's more stuff than I need less than a bandage. But I feel like we've already kind of overstayed our welcome. Is that something there? Just cool lab equipment. It always seems to happen near the end of stream with DayZ, is that it all of a sudden gets very framey. Now the server is not anywhere near me physically, but it runs pretty good up until like, I don't know, I think it's like it gets hot and tired and it's like, okay, stop playing now, please. Are you through the wall? What's going on here? Yes, you are. I love her vest clipping through her, her clothing. Yeah, it's like... I mean, I don't have a fantastic computer to begin with, but all of a sudden 12 frames per second when you're fighting a zombie. Alright, I think the only thing we're stopping for really is Tetra. We've already given up bandages, so that ship has sailed. Got one of those. The vitamins and the bandages definitely have made it worth it. It would be nice to be able to pull off, and the charcoal tablets, to be able to pull off one more filter. Because between the filter I've got, the charcoal tabs, I could at least make it to the safe area with no gas. Just on what I've got, so that's all very positive effects. Yeah, it's getting so framey. I think I'm not going to log in here by any means, but I think we'll cut it just a touch short to prevent that causing us any issues. He's just going to go. Oh, he's going to continue. He'll go right through us. If I hadn't heard the other zombie a second ago, I was honestly worried that that was just a player running down the hallway since he heard us. Okay. Is this a different yard? Might be. Yeah, it is. Man, no wonder people get into fights here. There's so much to go through. You could be on one side of it and never see the people on the other side. What is that? Combat bag. Well, I mean, same storage, lower profile, it's in better condition, so it's our bag now. Clickmania. Hey, you actually all went where you're supposed to. Yeah, when it gets to that, like, 15 and under frames a second, like, I'm used to playing on lower frames, but that's just madness. I'm bad enough at the game that if I had a ton of frames, which I can't even give you a number that I would be happy with, because I'm so used to it being so low. I swear we've got some. But of course you're not going to stack nicely because you're DayZ. Vigamax, just everywhere. Speaking of, we need the 45. We'll keep the Mosin rounds. A lot of good that did us, but 4 Colt mags is pretty excessive, but I feel like we've committed at this point. There are Colt mags now. I don't think it ever got any darker. It's been this like weird, like bright daytime. Oh no. I'm stuck in a, which way do I go loop here? Alright, we haven't been here yet. That's funny. Jerry can sticking through there. Yeah, it is, like, crazy extensive how many buildings there are in here. kind of interesting how there's absolutely nothing in here. It is getting quite a bit darker also. Maybe I've just been scooting through this slightly faster than I think. Oh, I hate this building. I don't know if I've successfully gotten anything out of this building on any map. Now I have friends vying for us. Yeah, I'm half inclined to log out in here. Just because I can barely see anything. Let me put the second filter on for you guys. A zombie is somewhere. Did you make it in the building yet? I mean, it's stuttering to such a degree that I might not even be able to fight a zombie. I don't think I have a lockpick though, so I'd rather not just log. Come on. Hurt. Ooh, he's not dead. Yeah, it's not even like registering that I'm putting stuff in my hands. Okay, I'm gonna make this feeble attempt to get out of here. And attract many zombies in the process. Oh, that was a good guess. I just backed up, I think, into the barracks here. Okay, there was one more zombie that I heard. Yeah, if there's anything on the beds, I'm not even going to be able to tell. This is pointless. Let's get out of here. They're on the other side of the wall. Okay. I think this is into that big dumb building that I hate. I thought I closed. Okay, there we go. Close that. All the way that way. Let's go this way. That sounded like a player, but then I see a zombie jumping over the wall that you can't jump over. Ooh, okay. Thank goodness for that. I keep backing up further than I need to. I think this is the first one where we came in. I hope so. Because stumbling through an unknown area in the dark is not going to be a good time. There's the way. Yeah, I know, guys. This is about the worst thing that you could watch. Gas mask filters. This is... That's dropped. I'm just gonna fill this up real quick. Did I do... I don't think I did that. There's no way I would have left a filter. Maybe I saw what was in the first spot and didn't realize that was there. Crap, finding space for this is gonna be the thing. You can do this. You can Tetris this out. Is this back? Oh, this is the hospital building, I think. Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. Alright, let's kill this guy. And then, are we even going to be able to see this compass? Southwest. We want to go... Yeah, I think that way. So we'll kind of blindly go across the airfield here. Or the helipad, rather. That's my favorite exertion noise in this game. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to leave, man. I was about to say, I'm just going to keep swinging if there's going to be more than these guys. Okay, there's one. Is he behind me? My clothes are going to be just toast. Oh man, I literally can't see anything. If I don't face that yellow tent. Okay. Yeah, there's my shirt again. Alright, let's get this compass out. This is painful. I can't see the compass. Because you're looking in the wrong way. South, that's northwest. So we want to get out this way. At this point, I don't even care, like, what's over here. We just need to get out of this compound. Is this a hole? I can't tell. Okay, and we're sick from being cold. Good thing we went to the right place. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell. There we go. I was about to say, I'm going to pass the hole in the wall and not even be able to notice. That's what that is. Did I ditch that flashlight? Yeah, I did. I'm going to say that's going to be the next thing because I won't even be able to see. I have to use the sky, I guess? Like if we're in a tree or a bush or, you know, what's what. Nothing. Literally nothing. Can you look at your guys' screen? Yeah, I'm trying to look up at the sky. I kind of get a little bit, like, right there. I'm literally going to have to go, like, up against just a normal tree, I think. There we go. I don't even know what this looks like, but this is where we're going to call it. Oh, what a ridiculous session. But we're getting there. We just need a head torch. That's literally it. And then we can go through the passage. It'd be nice to have a better long-range gun, but we can also find that on the other side. I might spend some time on the airfield. So I think that's the move. Not for next week, but for the 3rd of January, 2026, where we'll come back for Saturday Z. Before then is going to be Kerbal Space Sunday tomorrow, the last one of the year for that. And then we'll take a week break for the holiday. Hopefully I'll do some YouTube video editing and get that, get some of the long form stuff going again, because it's been over a month now since my last one. And I don't like that. I like to put some stuff out. I miss it too. I haven't edited in a while, so we'll scope that out. Gorsid, guys, thanks for coming by as always. Tomato, good to meet you. Hope to see you again. Thank you as always for coming out. See you tomorrow for Kerbal Space Sundays. If you're watching this at a later time, I'm Elder B. Take care.